hmm for all of those in the legal profession that thinks that I should know as the indigent, homeless pauper, yes, I should know how all this works. Yeah. There's really no class in high school that explains all of this. Yeah. I wasn't pre-law, I was a stockbroker. Right. And the thought is that a lawyer should know. Yeah. Now, anytime you put restraint provisions in any dissolution of marriage or protection order, yeah, you should be doubly sure that the indigent individual named as a respondent, yes, has attorneys representing them. See, what happens is the lawyer, yeah, can communicate with the petitioner. Yes. They can find out any facts or documents that I need to be aware of. Yes. Because I can't talk to them. And for every time that you schedule a court hearing in the public docket where you say, well, why does he just appear in court? Is that considered violating the restraint provisions when you just appear in court? See, the indigent idiots known as the American citizens, they don't know. And since we're all stupid, right, I just wanted to make sure that every judge of the United States of America understands that just because you docket a court hearing doesn't mean that I know that I can go there without getting arrested. Now, when you have one of those summons, subpoenas, or notices, yes, when you decide that you're going to give the indigent the right to have legal counsel, yeah, and then I, as the accused of domestic violence or child abuse, right, have the right to talk to my attorney without threat of arrest. Yes, it makes it very available that the judicial system is much more efficient. Now, for all the arrests that I've experienced, yes, all the times that you refuse to exonerate me of any crime, yeah, for all those indigent individuals that their wife, girlfriend, spouse, whomever it might be, runs in and says, well, I want a protection order right now against the individual. Anytime you have children in common known as the five minors names, yes, let's go ahead. They get their civil rights deprived when you as a court refuse to acknowledge the economic status of the respondent. Now, I told you about these five minors right now. I would suggest that any judge of the United States, before issuing any court orders, informs the petitioner at the time of the petition, your spouse is going to be given legal counsel as an indigent because you were both on welfare on Guam. And I'm going to make sure that his attorney does get all the necessary documentation before we have the court hearing so as to protect the rights of both petitioner, yeah, and respondent, yes, and the children. Now, for the cheap individuals that thought that the budget of the individual courts was their personal piggy bank, right now, I'd like the Department of Justice to understand the significance of exactly what I